Hey, Coach said you guys had a good week of practice. How disappointing is this loss for you guys tonight?
That's very disappointing, as like he said, I felt like he felt like we did have a good week of practice, going through our executions, and we felt like we were prepared, and it's just disappointing to see the outcome.
You're one of the leaders of this team. I guess what's going to be the message to the guys starting on Sunday?
Well, it stings now, I'll tell you that right. It's never fun losing to SMU, so we're going to reflect and learn about this loss and not just let it be a waste. And then coming Monday morning, we have to be able to move on and go on to our next opponent.
What's it like, though, for a team when the head coach gets ejected early, right at the start of the second half, and he's walking off the field, you guys are trying to come back? What's that do for a team?
It hurts. I mean, that's our leader. We understand it. That's our head coach. Surely we don't want to see that happen. But at the same time, when situations like that happen, we got to learn to bow up and, finish the game, continue on, and just find a way to win.
527 rushing yards allowed by the defense in the last 2 games. What do you guys need to do to get that right?
We're just going to sit back and go back and reflect and watch the tape. There's a lot you can learn from this game, the past 2 games, I should say. And there's a lot of things we can do better that we're not. So we're going to watch the tape, learn, and execute.
Have you guys made adjustments? You face 2 really good running quarterbacks, a good running game tonight. You've got another great running quarterback coming up next week. What do you do defensively to try to contain that aspect of an offense?
But one, we're going to come in on Monday, or tomorrow I should say, then it starts there, one day at a time throughout the whole week, we're going to figure out a game plan and go on from there.
We'll go 2 more if you have them. Okay, thanks, Abe.
Josh, what's going through your head early in the 3rd quarter when you see Sonny get tossed?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really, pay much attention to it. I knew, we had a job to do on the field, and I couldn't control, what was going on the sideline. So, obviously we wanted to, go finish it out for our coach, but it didn't happen. So, it is what it is. Tough circumstances, and just hate it for our guys.
Where do you think things went wrong for you guys tonight?
I mean, the question is like, where didn't it go wrong? I mean, there were some things that happened. I don't even know how to explain. Just some things that happened, and you got to go back and figure out how you can be better. And I'm the guy at the top of the list. I've got to play better and give our team a chance to win. And I didn't do that tonight, so I take responsibility for that. And you got to take it on the chin, and it's hard, hardest thing to do in life. But we're going to do it, and we're going to move on, and our team's going to be just fine.
Josh, you had the turnover on the first one, the fumble. Did you think you were down at the time?
I did, yeah. I immediately thought I was down. Knocked the wind out of me, so the ball had to be underneath my stomach for it to knock the wind out of me. So, it is what it is. Can't really blame it on refs or anything like that. I mean, we had plenty of plays we should have made that we didn't make, and if I hold on to the ball right there, it's never even a conversation. So, regardless of the call, I've got to be better in every situation.
Josh, the run game has struggled, and Coach was saying maybe with that run game struggling, it puts a lot of pressure on you. Have you felt the pressure of trying to do too much to lead the offense?
No, I think I made a bad decision tonight before halftime. Trying to kind of force it a little bit, get to JP and give him a chance, and didn't give him a good opportunity to make the play on it. And the guy picked it off and took it for a touchdown. And then later on, trying to find JP again, kind of lost him over the middle and just put it about a foot too high and landed right in the guy's arms. So, I think I've got to be better making decisions tonight or going forward, and I don't feel the pressure, and I have a lot of trust in our offensive line and the running backs that they're going to get it going. And I can't speak for anything else other than myself and say that I've got to play better. There's plenty of opportunities I had tonight to make plays and be good, and didn't make them. So it's like I said, it's tough, but it'll be all right. We'll move on.
Josh, you spoke confidently after last week. You gave a really passionate speech that we all saw in Carter Boys this week. What was your message tonight to the team?
Flush it. I mean, there's gonna sometimes in life things happen that you can't really explain. There's, we looked up and I think they had 28 points that were not, earned by their offense, right? So it's hard to win games when you do that. And like I said, going back to it, I'm at the top of the list on that reason why that happened. So, For me, it was just flush it, move on. You know, this doesn't affect our Big 12 race, I don't think. But, you know, just flushing it, moving on, and, you know, showing up tomorrow and figuring out what we need to do to get better. Obviously, there's a lot I need to work on, and I've got to be better, bottom line.
We'll go 2 more questions. Anything? Thanks, Josh.
All right, thanks.